Glares. Shabnaz POV. I made to stand up because of how scared I got but was held down by Louis. I took my eyes to look at him immediately. Just pretend you didn't see him, he mumbled. Huh. How can I pretend not to see him? I thought with other things running inside my head. Just sit down, trust me, he confirmed, sounding so convincing. And I did. I took my eyes back to the booth but didn't see Dillian and Naomi there again. Dillian had started leaving with Naomi running after him. It made me relieved a bit, but still I'm very much scared. He might be really angry. Naomi's POV. Come on Dillian, you told me you were gonna sit and watch me out. Why did you order it out? Why are you doing this me again? I half yelled as I followed him out of the Noodles restaurant. I had actually pleaded seriously with him to take me to this Noodles restaurant. He grumpily brings me here whenever he is around, so I didn't want his visit to be different. I pleaded and even refused to leave his bathroom when he wanted to take his bath. He had gotten really angry that I disobeyed him, but still saw how determined I was and then promised to bring me here when he is done bathing. That was how I successfully did it, but now. He got into the car we came with. I opened the other side and got in before he could drive off. He's kind of angry now. Not that he really shows it, but I think he is quite angry. Why did his mood suddenly change? Is it because of that lady? I still don't know why she's following him until now. I know Dillian won't answer me, so I didn't even bother asking him. I have to find out. Is she working for him? But he doesn't have female workers. So what's her real business? Or a lady close to him can either be girlfriend or pleasure girl. Oh my. It's one of the two. I really have to find out. I turned to stare at him as he drove out of the restaurant speedily. Within 10 minutes we got to the quarters. Get off, he snarled, unlocking the doors. He didn't drive in. We haven't gotten in. I said get off Naomi, you can walk the rest. He groaned and I quickly got off. I watched him as he reversed and started out again. Where is he going to? Shabnaz POV. We finished with the noodles and without wasting of time I got up. I didn't wanna spend more time outside. Louis Gaze followed me. Won't you at least let the noodles digest? He asked with a perked up brow. No, Louis, let's just go. Let's leave. I hurried him up and he also got up. If you say so. I noticed he looked displeased at my act, but what can I do? I'm not a free human anymore. I'm supposed to only be where my owner orders me to go, but I'm just. Oh geez. He paid to the cashier and soon we were headed back. He didn't say a word till we arrived, making me feel guilty. Should I just apologize for rushing him? He is clearly angry. He opened the car and got off. I did after him. Louis, I called before he could leave. Thanks for the noodles. I'm sorry for my earlier behavior too. I'll try to make it up to you. I mumbled the last part, not sure if that will ever happen. Will I ever step out without it being ordered by Dillian? Oh, I doubt that. He smiled, though I know it's a forced one. I should be thanking you. Thanks for following me to the Noodles restaurant, he thanked and I nodded, then sighed and started up. Minutes earlier. Naomi's POV. Immediately Dillian left, I passed through the first security gate. I just had to stand in front of the gate and allow the camera scan me. It did, and the gate automatically gave way. I walked in elegantly and soon got to the second gate to see that jerk. Idiotic Sam. He grinned and stood up on his feet because he was formally sitting down at the front gate. I have been waiting since I saw you pass the first gate, he said. Why were you waiting for me? I huffed and threw my face away. Well, let's say, I felt like pestering you, he answered smiling. I don't need jerks like you to waste time on, I got better things to do. I scoffed and made to pass him but he didn't allow me. Are you sick upstairs? Stop blocking me. You're a total nutcase. I screamed, pissed. I'm happy to be one for you, Barbie, he winked, which got me really pissed. I hit his chest with my fist severely but it was as if he didn't feel it. Jerk. I'll kill you. I screamed again but he only bursted into a hilarious laughter. Geez. I hate you, I grumpily said, then pushed him aside and started running. I didn't want him to catch up with me but he did. You remember that day you hugged me because of how scared you were of bugs? You looked scared seeing a bug with Louie and the next you jumped on me and held me so tight. Now I look at the same girl, she says she'll kill me. He pointed to his chest and laughed again, which made it so irritating. I was only 6 years old then, stop making fun of me. I defended, tired of his mockeries, but he started another round of laughter which made it so unbearable for me that I took to my heels. Which day will he stop his nonsense? Which day will he stop pissing me off? Oh gosh, I'm so dead. Hours later. Shavna POV. I stood outside my room restlessly waiting for Dillian's return. I was told by one of the maids that he isn't around, so I waited for him. I can't help that look. That glare. I can't just ignore him totally then go to bed. I want to know if he is mad or not. Without knowing I won't be able to sleep. I don't necessarily have to ask him. Just his actions and words will show it. I stood waiting. He is gonna pass my door before he gets to his, so there is no way that I might have missed him. Damn, it's getting extremely late. Why isn't he coming back? I continued waiting restlessly, ignoring the time until I heard footsteps and saw him approaching. My heart sunk deep into my stomach as I watched him. In fear and anxiety. I think my adrenaline is acting up too much. Increased heartbeat, dilation of pupil, I get them all the time, especially when I was still with my stepfather. Whenever he steps into the house drunk, I get so scared of what he will do next. I sometimes experience pains in my chest, all because of fear, and now this fear in me again, and it's too much. It got really extreme when he got to where I was and stopped, his cold eyes fixed on me.